What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel once again. Global Football View, and this is Match Week 16 review show where we're going to take a look at the games that took place over the course of the weekend. Ooh, how you guys feeling, Mr. Retino, Mr. James? Welcome to the show. How you guys feeling today?
I haven't played yet, so I don't know how I feel exactly. There are no upsets.
No upsets. The teams you don't like, they all won.
Sure.
So, I know every week there seems like there's only one shocking result. You said it. There's one shocking result. You didn't. I mean, you calculate what my shocking result.
No, Tottenham is not shocking. The shocking reward I was waiting for was
Arsenal.
cancelled at the very dying minute of it all. But it was a good week.
It was a good week for you. Hopefully, the shocking result we're waiting for maybe is the one of today.
Oh no, today's result is not shocking.
So, if Bournemouth beat Man United, it's not shocking.
Even the Man United fans will not be shocked.
Wow. Whew. That's the too early of the job. Just give you one job. Said
I won't be surprised.
You won't be surprised.
Oh no, you see, Wolves beating Arsenal was an even draw.
Draw.
Would be like a very OL week for Arsenal fans.
I don't understand how Wolves scored 3 goals and they didn't win the game.
Imagine.
They scored 3 goals in that match.
Yes.
They didn't win the game.
Arsenal
goals
really
were
scored.
own goals.
2 own goals from most.
I think one of the goals was given to.
No, they didn't give to Gabriel Jesus. All the goals.
All were own goals.
Talking about the game, let's just start from there. So a lot of you might have seen my my reaction video after the game. I wasn't impressed with the way we played. One bit, I wasn't impressed with the way we played because I never expected us to be battling with Wolves. They were really bad for me, the performance-wise. And what really made me angry most was after we scored, it felt like we were going back to protecting 1-0 lead. We did that against Chelsea, we did that against Sunderland, we did that against Aston Villa. It cost us against Sunderland, it cost us against Chelsea, it almost cost us against Wolverhampton Wanderers. If not for Lady Luck that was on our side, I don't think we could have won that game. It would have been a very disastrous performance result-wise if that game had ended in a draw. By the end of the day, they said in football, it's either you win, you lose, or you draw. And getting the win was commendable because the boys could have laid down and feel sorry for themselves, but they said no, let's try and still win this game, which they actually did. But I don't think this kind of performance against Wolverhampton Wanderers is commendable for a team that want to win the Premier League. So I'm happy we got a 3 points, but the whole concept of the whole game, shall I?
You know what we said about Liverpool when we started?
Yeah,
That
it's not sustainable.
Yes, it's not sustainable, and the way Arsenal are currently playing, it's not sustainable.
Definitely.
This is not the championship winning form, and the performances have been there. Sometimes when you win games, you come here and say, "Oh, this is not an Arsenal performance," and you say things like, "The result is what is important." But at some point, you run out of steam. A lot could go. That those fine margins with which you win certain games, Arsenal should not have struggled against Wolves.
Because everybody was taking the points.
Yes.
Almost everybody has beaten Wolves.
I mean, currently, Arsenal are the better team in the league. They should not be struggling against a lonely Wolves. 2 points out of 15 games. They should not be struggling against Wolves. But no, it happens in football. Maybe Wolves also saw it as an opportunity to make a statement, to get out of their bad form. So, all in all,
Yeah,
it was a good game.
a lot of Arsenal fans will want to complain about how Wolves set up the game in a 5-4 kind of one formation. But with me, I won't see that as an excuse because the team we had that day is capable of breaking that low block. You know, we didn't have a shot on target until the 68th minute of that match. 68. The best chance of the game fell to one-on-one with Raya. So for me, the performance, I am not really happy with the performance because it's becoming a pattern. Whenever we score, for the past 4 or 5 games. Last time I came, I was telling you this thing. Whenever we score, it's like we put on some handbrake, try to protect what is not there. That's not how you win. That's not how you win football. I know some people might say, as Arsenal fan, we have examine every aspect of the game. But seriously, for a team that wants to win the Premier League, this is not how you play. You watch the game, Mr.
No, I didn't actually watch the game against Wolves, but I watched the highlights when I wake up in the morning. But me, I always, like Neil used to say, like, this kind of when I started complaining about this performance for like 5 months now. I told you the way Arsenal is playing is not considered that they are going to take on this lead or take on this defense to win the league. But against Wolves, give me everything. Like, no, if Arteta wants to win this league, he needs to bring his best back to this season. Arteta is not at the best right now.
It's not even Arteta, because if you look at the players that will play that match, you had Gyökeres, you had Saka, you had Martinelli, you had Rice, you had Zubi, you had Saliba was back, you had Ben White, you had Timber, you had Raya. You have the call, you have Ace, you have the call of your team playing that game against Wolverhampton. So if like we're playing the game, we're having chances, Wolves are saving, the goalkeeper is saving chances, understandable, you can understand. But this one we are not creating, we are not.
So it comes down to the coach.
It comes down to the coach.
It comes down to the player.
This is something we agreed on when we're talking about Amorim. That how the players set up, how they play based on instructions, they play based on training. And this thing has been a pattern. Do you think Arteta has not recognized it if he's not the one instructing them to play like that?
He has come out and said that what they did was really, really shambolic. In the sense that before a manager can tell you that what the player did was, if you see that game, at the end of the game, Rice was angry with the players.
But it has become a pattern.
Yeah,
It's not
probably.
It's not just once. It's not twice.
Yeah, it has become what he said. He said it's become an habit, a bad habit. In the sense, before he's coming out to tell you that it's a bad habit, meaning it's something that he has said to the player. And for Rice getting angry at the players, even while we scored the second goal, he was angry. Even the game, at the end of the game, Gabriel was trying to calm him down. It was like, no, you don't win the league like this. Do you think we are here to play? Martinelli, you are taking ball, you cannot beat your man, you cannot face your man, you are going back, you are playing the game, there's no urgency like you want to win something.
So, do you know what you are trying to do here? You are trying to put all the blame on the players.
Yes, I'm putting
the coach. The coach has the main job. When they are coming to come for anybody's head right now, it's going to be the coach, not the players.
I do not dispute that fact that the coach has the main job to do. I understand that fact. But if these players are serious with their career, serious with their life, they will not be playing that kind of football. Because if you look at the game, when the game was like that, the coach made, Arteta normally does not make substitute early. For him to make an early sub means he has seen something that is not working, which he might have told them, and they're still playing like that.
It didn't change the game. But look, this is when it comes to other coaches, we tend to agree that it falls on them, but somehow we are trying to absorb Arteta of the blame. Whereas when it comes to other coaches, we say what happens on the pitch is a direct mirror image of what the coach is trying to do.
I'm not exempt. If you watch my video on after the match, I didn't exempt anybody from the blame. Even right now, I'm not saying exempting Mikel Arteta from the blame.
For me, I think you're playing with fear.
Why will you be playing with fear? December.
But that is what your coach are preaching to them.
If you are playing with fear in December,
you're being very cautious.
If you are playing with fear in December, how will you play in March?
See, it all comes to me to see what I said. Arteta have to come to his best. Because I can remember last season, we played a match against Man City. After scoring Man City, we came to come back to defending the goal we scored, and we going on losing that match 2-1. For me, I said it was Maresca that got that match.
Do you know what Arsenal are doing right now? Arsenal are doing that thing we were complaining about Manchester City at first. When you score one.
Yeah, you come to that.
That's what Arsenal is playing right now. And for me, if they continue like this, I don't know.
Even I think Guardiola have come out of that. Guardiola is coming out to beat you if you want to beat you, and lose if you want to lose.
That's the way to win. That's the way to win football, because you have the talent, you have the players. You should stop hiding on the fact that we are missing key players. Every other club they are missing players too. as long as we have those core players, for me, we have the core. Saliba was back. There's something I still want to say again. Sometimes I feel like our manager is part of the reason why we also get injury to our players. Because I do not know why you played Ben White in that game. You have Mike Skelly on the bench. You play Timber, you play White. White is coming back from injury. Same thing we're talking about James. Protect this guy. He has played 4 games in a row. For somebody that's coming back from injury, now he has gone off with an hamstring injury. Do you want to blame the medical department, or who do you blame? For me, this is a manager, because I said even before the game, I tweeted it like, I do not understand why you are playing Ben White. But even in last game against Club Brugge, he didn't finish that game. You have to take him out because he was fatigued. Then you are starting him on a Saturday again. Come on. This match, I was close to exploding. This game against Wolves, I was close to exploding. It was just that the 3 points calmed me down, because at the end of the day, there's too much at stake in this season. we have played too well to lose everything against Wolves, because if Wolves had drawn that match, we would have gone to second.
No.
Would have gone to second.
Benefit by goal.
No, Man City will go ahead of us. Goals for. Well, we all predicted Arsenal to win that game. You said 3-0, you said 4-0, I said 2-1. We were just chucking any at the cause 0-0-0. Wolves scoring. I look your brother they scored against Arsenal. We never scored this season. You see Arsenal now, it shine. We all got 1 point from that game. Chelsea Everton. Mr. Otano, your coach came out to say the last 48 hours before the game against Everton was the worst he has had being in Chelsea. What did he mean by that?
See, even before he said that, I was going through the news and I see people reporting the board member already talking to another coach. They have like 3 coach lists. Yeah. They have like 3 coach they have listed to replace him. They are currently talking to Crystal Palace coach.
Gardner.
Yeah, Gardner. And when I saw the news, before we played Everton, before we start, even I thought it was Friday before we played at Saturday. So I knew there was something going on in Chelsea group at that time, but he never said it was the owner he was talking to. But everybody is just putting the statement as he's targeting the board. But there are so many things out of football. Maybe in his family, maybe in his house.
No, because he was talking about Chelsea.
No, he said in his own.
He said this.
Since he started managing Chelsea.
He says the support he had in the last 48 hours is the worst he has had since he has been at Chelsea. That was the statement.
No, he didn't say support. He said the way he feels. He didn't mention support.
Maresca. Comments on Saturday. Mr. James, did you watch the match?
The Chelsea game.
Yeah.
It's I saw the full format with it.
The statement is not here. You saw the Kopama. I watched the game and I wasn't impressed with Everton, but I was impressed with Chelsea. Because sometimes we tend to focus more on the team you play didn't do well, that's why you won. No. But if you watch that game, if you watch the game very well, you see Chelsea not really at their pinnacle best, but they were clinical, they were structural, they were composed with the ball, and it felt like the return of Kopama in the first starting 11 gave each of the players a boost in their hand. Imagine who's still scoring and assisting the game. Like I know I would have captained him on my fantasy.
Kopama is their talisman. With him back, it would definitely raise spirits and levels. So, yeah, it was. I didn't watch all of the game, but the parts that I watched, it was a good one.
Mr. Rotano, I asked you a question the other time, but I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago, the return of Kopama, the team take Esther out of the team. You said they don't play the same way. But since Kopama has returned, he always starts ahead of her.
No, even in the match, they didn't play the same one.
But
Pedro Neto is the person benching Esther, not Kopama.
It may not directly mean this person is going to take your win. You understand? But the fact that Kopama is there, you play Neto, you play Joao Pedro. So definitely the slot of Estevao is taken out because now you cannot play Neto on this other side while you play. So Neto has to come here and then.
Do you know the pass that shocks me more? I know Pedro Neto can play on the left, but you have Garnacho starting over Estevao. That one shocks me.
No, see that. Garnacho is in form.
More than Estevao.
Yeah, more than Estevao right now. Since the last match against Leeds, it shows some kind of undisciplined attitude in that match.
Yeah,
If you don't watch the ball. Yeah, no, Estevao, yeah. So if the coach is benching him, I'll understand that. Because he needs to get himself together.
Probably is protecting him.
Yeah, because he needs to get himself together. But what he did in that match, he was another referee. He should have been a straight red.
Really?
Yeah, the guy.
Okay, yeah, I think he kicked out.
He kicked the guy from the back without no attempt on the ball.
But that's for me. It's just clumsy.
If it was another referee,
that same thing happened last season, last night against Wolves, where the Maestro Skelly kicked a Wolf player and was sent off, which we all say is not a red card.
that's what I'm saying.
But it's not, for me, I think it's just clumsy. For a player of his age, you can understand that fact that probabilities are not going his way. It's not charged, things you're not going your way. You just throw your toys out of the pram. Understand that, for me, it's not a red card.
So if the coach is protecting him, I understand. And every match we play, they have told me to play. And there's a possibility it's going to start tomorrow.
The next match, I guess.
We are playing Cardiff, no?
No, I'm talking about the league. Cardiff is Carabao.
Yeah. Against Newcastle, don't worry.
Okay. Newcastle.
Farmer is back.
Farmer is back. On that game, you got 3 points from that game. You did a 2-0 win. You said 1-1, you said 2-2. Were you disappointed with Everton?
Look, like we said, Everton, I don't know, they see certain things and then they turn up, they see certain things and they seem confused. They don't know what to do.
Their record at Chelsea is the worst I've ever seen.
Only 2 points and end.
But not this season.
No, but not this season, we passed it already.
It's terrible. I think the coach himself has a very bad record against Chelsea. So
the coach himself has a bad record against Chelsea. The coach himself has a bad record against the big 16. Everton on his own has a bad record against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They've not won there since 19-something.
Is this 1944?
I saw the past matches. Win, drop. Okay, they're not able to get one like. Come on.
It was supposed to happen. Before we made the predictions, we said, oh, it would happen, but we are hoping for,
Do you know, when I remember Kopama is back, that's why I said, oh, we are going to play one. Because I think when he plays about, he plays one of the best games.
Against Everton. Let me go sign up for a fantasy.
Yes, no.
Alright, that game we did 2-2, we did 1-1, you got 3 points from that game. And okay, moving on. A Tyne-Ware derby. We
didn't give you give Sunderland the chance.
You say we, who is the we? Who is the we?
Bro,
Two of you
you see
the match?
Yeah, I watched the match.
You watched the match? Which match you watched for the week?
Which one is that with said?
I think that we are watching the Man City at that time.
We're watching Man City Crystal Palace.
This match, like you see the way they say they batter somebody, like you beat somebody. The 1-0, this 1-0 did not tell the story of the match.
I actually saw the stats whilst we were watching the Man City game, and I was shocked. I'm like, Newcastle, what are you doing?
This 1-0 did not tell the full. This was the match I was watching. This was the one I was focused on because I know you guys will be watching the Crystal Palace match. This match, you had the only thing that was missing in this match was a red card.
Yeah, the red card because it was tough, it was bloody.
Oh my God!
No, I think the match we will not see the results, but if you check the pictures, the result are in the pictures because the 1-0 is it's not that showing
To
they
tell,
actually win, but if
to,
you see
to tell you
pictures,
how happy Sutherland was. 1 hour after the match, the fans are still in the
Yeah.
stadium, still
Yes, I was.
jumping, still celebrating. Like felt like they won the Champions League.
I think they want to make noise so that they can hear their side.
The other side.
Apparently, Sunderland have beaten Newcastle 4 times straight for the first time in their history.
And you guys,
4 times straight.
yeah, and you guys.
No.
Four
I think
times.
Newcastle
Four times.
in the league.
Yeah, the last time
Yeah,
Newcastle beat
was the
them
FA
was
Cup.
in the FA Cup,
Okay.
and they took a picture in front of their
In front of
fans.
their own-
Sunderland did the same thing.
No, so now took in front of their own fan. They are supposed to go in front of Newcastle's fan.
Right.
I think that's where they made the mistake. If it was me, I'll have taken that picture. Okay, maybe at that time Liverpool Newcastle fans have gone. They have gone to Newcastle fans front and take a picture. But Leeds, you see that Leeds, when we beat them in their home, even now, what will happen to them will not be good.
So you get bad blood for them.
With what they did,
What they only won the game.
okay, they won the game, took our distance to their destiny and matching it. The same thing.
They took your
Yeah.
match. They just
Oh,
wow. This match for me was a match of the week. It didn't disappoint me. The way I expected the match to go, it went like that. And sorry for my striker scoring on the wrong end.
it was a good header. What
Because
the header?
the way but for me, the way the guy headed the ball, he forgot. I don't know if he forgot where he was because it felt like that
He was placing it.
placing.
Like that one, no. If it was a team goal, it should have been one of the goals of the week.
The way he plays,
Because the header was like calculating know that.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for him because the Newcastle fans will be really furious with him.
Yeah,
Because
that's like suicide.
That's
High up in our arch, anyways.
sorry for you predicted that game 2-1 in favor of Newcastle. You said you're going to end in a 2-2 draw. I predicted 3-1, and if you watch the game, it would have been more than 3-1. They had the chances, they had the pressing. Ramsey made some brilliant save in that game, and Newcastle Tottenham goalkeeper. I'm not, if I remember well, he didn't make any world-class save. All the save he made was routine save. Kudos to Sutherland. Every game they scored this season, they've not lost. Every game they scored first this season, they've not lost. And every game they scored at home first, they've not lost this season. I think Arsenal was the only time they had a draw in the game they scored first this season. So kudos to Sutherland. They not sit. Where did they sit? Where do they sit on the league table? 7, just ahead of Manchester United, who will be playing today. Okay, moving on. Crystal Palace, Man City. We all gave Manchester City, say 3-1. I said 2-1. We all give them the win and they won that game. The Sharks are.
Crystal Palace. Okay, yeah, Man City played a great game, but Crystal Palace were quite unlucky. Hitting the post twice.
They missed a lot of things.
They missed a lot of things. Matenta was on his rubbish best on the day.
You know, sometimes you ask yourself like, these guys, why do they play Man City like this? Because last season we had the same situation, not last season, season before last, whereby you need these players to do something. But when it gets your own particular team, you don't want it to be informed. They will have just one chance in the whole of the game converted. Somebody was saying on Twitter that if Manchester City finished this game without conceding a goal, it would be a miracle.
Exactly.
Because I wasn't watching the game, I was watching the Sutherland game. So
they were creating chances left, right, center. They were cutting through Man City like knife through butter. Like it was just
going. And the first attempt Man City had Haaland
go. But like, prior to that, I think Haaland had about 14 touches of the ball. And immediately the cross went in and the defender refused to jump. He was caught under the ball and he was a goal.
They are just 2 points behind us now. And the next match, who are they playing the next match?
Wolves.
They're playing Wolves.
Oh, Man City are playing Wolves. Wolves at Etihad.
I think that I don't.
Let me check. Wolves at. No, their next match is not against Wolves.
Is it that one that's playing Wolves?
Man City next match against West Ham.
No,
The West Ham.
Okay, West Ham.
West Ham. Yeah.
Tottenham is playing who?
No.
Wolves
What's
are
playing
playing
Brentford? Brentford. We are playing Everton. Wow. All right. We all got 1 point from that game. Are Liverpool back?
Slow and steady.
No.
No, I'd say slow and steady because you know how results can spur you on, you can galvanize your team. And currently, even though they are not playing to their best, they are still picking up the necessary points, slowly but surely.
The way they are playing right now is more sustainable than the way they were playing,
Before, yeah.
when the season started.
It looks like
Because they are playing that kind of game now. You do not get a lot of chances against Liverpool. Unlike the first half of the season, whereby Liverpool can win you 5-4. They will have 10 shots on goal, you will have 8.
yeah.
But now you do not get that chances.
I'll say Liverpool as Chelsea this season.
Liverpool and Chelsea.
As Chelsea. We have the kind of season. We do like we are going. We stop. Yeah, we do like we are going. Stop.
We won that game by 2 goals to nothing. We all got 1 point from that game. Salah.
Yeah. My man is still showing them that.
How?
He's
You didn't
legacy.
watch that
No,
game?
we didn't watch it. I was watching Chelsea.
You were watching Chelsea. I think after watching that game and seeing what Salah did in that game, I think most Jimmy Carragher will keep quiet now and know the importance of Salah in the Liverpool team. Salah is still their man. I wonder how they will pick up now that it's going to the AFCON. Gakpo is injured. What's his name? Gomez is injured. So let's see.
Gomez that played that is injured.
Yeah, he got injured.
That Gomez should stay in the hospital now.
Oh, but no, that tackle, the guy gave him that. For me, that's a red card tackle. He should have been sent off. But the referee gave him the yellow card. He's injured in that game. And also, speedy recovery to Dambon. I heard they were taken to the hospital yesterday. Yeah.
In the match or after the match.
No, after while the game was going on, they took him to the hospital. Look here, had a knee to his chest.
Jesus.
They both slided for the ball. So not like just no, they both slided for the ball and then the knee to the chest. So and he was taken to the hospital. For him, Dambon is not that kind of player that brain injury, one that tried to make you feel like I'm dead though. But even after the incident, he tried to play them, but Charlie. So he was taken to the hospital. So speedy recovery to Dambon, and also your man Gomez said you should stay in the hospital. Liverpool won that game by 2 goals to nothing, and slow and steady they are coming back. They are coming back, and they are currently 6th in the league table. They're ahead of Chelsea ahead of them with 2 points. All right. Tottenham, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham. You didn't give them any chance. You didn't give Nottingham Forest any chance. You didn't give them. You gave them a chance for a draw. I don't know why Hugo had this one during Tottenham. I don't know why. I could have put him. I could have put him
1 year.
I put him 1 year.
It's Tottenham. We all expected them to score. I mean, they have a dynamic from 4.
That's why we want to sign their striker.
Yeah, he
It's
signed.
new.
It's at least a goal. It's not Nottingham Forest. At least a goal. I thought it would be very exciting. It would be Tottenham doing a lot of damage with Nottingham Forest sitting back and it's not the break. Quite unfortunately for Spurs, Nottingham Forest showed them who's boss.
But you know, funny thing about football, you see this Colin Usyk. Do you know his stats this season?
0-0.
Score 1, no assist. Meet Tottenham now. Score 2, 1 assist. How can you double your season performance against one? Last season, the same thing against Tottenham.
I think some players, when they get to see one team, they play their best.
They turn up. They
Yeah.
don't need to do too much.
It's like they have some kind of.
It just
Opponents.
flows.
Because this Odoye, I don't like him playing against Chelsea.
But it doesn't do well against Chelsea.
Nah, that season. He's what has scored us.
Yeah.
He's your former player, so definitely you want to prove to them like you did the wrong thing by selling me.
No, last season against Chelsea was unplayable on that left wing. What he was doing to them, he was just tearing them apart.
How impressed have you been with Sean Dyche?
Oh, this is what Shondai would do. This is what he was brought in to do. And for me, I think his best would be just this season. He will save them. Well, he's already saved them if you look at the table. But next season, they would want to play a bit more proactive football, and he is not the guy for that.
And I think the players are buying into his formation because this is what they were playing under Nuni. This is what they know, and he has done well. Even the Europa League, I think Europa.
Yeah.
In the Europa League, they are also doing very well. They are doing very well there. They won their last game, and
They beat Porto, and then they won the last game.
so for them, I think qualification is assured for them. Relegation, I don't think you can call Nottingham Forest and relegation in the same sentence now at the moment. Before we go on to the next game, do you classify Wolverhampton Wanderers as relegated already?
And by now they're supposed to put is it R?
Yeah.
They're supposed to put R on their front there, relegated. They are not turning anything around though. But see, there's no way you have 2 points out of 16 games. 16 good games. Just
What if the second half of the season the team?
don't turn up to where?
Am
I being part of them? See,
But for now, they need 11 points to reach 17th. They need 11 points to reach 17th. Mathematically, it's possible, but looking at them, it won't because you have other teams also winning.
You know my problem with Wolves. They are not playing that bad. Like when Derby County was relegated, when Sheffield United was, you see and say these people they not sabi play ball. We are not good. You are seeing it that they are not good. But if you watch Wolverhampton Wanderers, look at the chances they had against Arsenal. Look at the chances they had against Manchester United.
They tend to implode. The goals they concede are usually their own fault. Like I don't know how they do it, but
Against Aston Villa, so they play Aston Villa, eat post, eat back. Aston Villa had one chance, game close. Against Chelsea, immediately Chelsea scored.
like that.
Against Manchester United, you watch the game, they collapsed against Manchester United, but I think I will give up for Wolves. So I should write
out. Anytime I think by now, even EPL, I think they are just trying to respect them.
Oh no! They have to play. They have to play.
No, I didn't say they should not play, but by now, every time we are showing the table,
They should put that asterisk.
yes, so that their mind will come down.
No, for now, I think after watching the game against Arsenal, you see that both the fans, the players, they've resigned to their faith. Like they've not accepted that it's finished. They are preparing for life in the championship.
I cannot imagine you scoring 3 goals against Arsenal. You got 0 points.
You didn't win the game.
Well, that's their luck. Aston Villa played West Ham. They won that game by 3 goals to 2. I'm still surprised how that game ended in an Aston Villa win. West Ham,
Sure.
West Ham, disappointing, very, very disappointing for me. You scored, they equalized, you scored again, they cancelled the goal. You allowed them.
You allowed it.
I'm just waiting for the day we play Aston Villa.
Mm.
Should be here.
When are you playing them?
I think in next 2 matches.
Yeah, playing on Sunday.
Oh, me, I know you beat them.
Hey.
Oh, as for that one, I'm very, very certain.
will.
No, there we say something. When you meet some team playing some teams, you can do your best. You can do all you know how to do. Like you see this form. Why I like my United is that when a team is showing this kind of winning form, when it comes to Manchester United know how to end it. So, but
for me,
where will you go?
Gomo is going, Ahmad is going,
It's going.
Mamouche is going, I think
Masrari is going.
going.
But I still believe Man United. What? Aston Villa in the title.
I wouldn't. They look since for like 2-3 years. They almost always get there. That they are not equipped to go for the title. They won't be able to challenge Arsenal or Man City for the title. They won't be able to do it. But then they will have a say in the conversation. For instance, they took points away from Arsenal.
Yeah.
They are well equipped to take points away from Man City.
City.
Yes, they can do it again.
No, they give Man City points.
They
They beat them to them. No, sorry.
They're 2
It's
points
Liverpool
from
that
Man-
beat them.
Yeah,
they
it's
beat Man
Liverpool
City.
that beat them.
No, Man City have not played them yet.
They played Man City.
Liverpool beat them.
I'm not sure.
I think they've played Manchester City.
No, I'm not sure.
No,
Aston Villa, Man City.
no,
Aston
that
Villa.
was right. That beat Man City.
Aston Villa.
It was Brighton and Tottenham that beat Man City.
Yeah, Aston Villa. Yeah, no. Aston Villa, Man City. They all got 0 points for that. They beat Man City.
Oh,
So
wow.
you got 0, you got 0, because you have played draw, you got 0 means they beat Man City.
Yeah.
They beat Man City.
Yeah, 1-0. Yeah. It's 1-0.
But they
So
can
they
still-
beat,
can still take-
they beating the number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And they gave it to Liverpool.
They gave it to Liverpool. Robin Hood. But on the serious note, their form has really been impressive.
It has been.
Impressive.
It has been very impressive. Like Aston Villa, Unai Emery. I don't know what he's doing, but look, continue,
cooking.
bro.
See,
Continue.
it's the same thing I'll say about Aston Villa. Are they going to cross the line?
They won't be able to cross the line. They've been there before.
Because it will get to some time, the match will be tougher, the game will be tougher, the
In
game
the
will
last
be
2
much.
seasons, they've been there.
Because
you
from
can see them.
Are they playing any other tournament here? They are still
Yeah.
playing Europa.
They are playing Europa.
They're playing Europa.
Playing Europa. And their next game against
They're playing Manchester United.
playing Manchester United. After Manchester United, they are playing.
I think they'll play. We are playing
They're
Newcastle.
playing Nottingham Forest January.
Then they'll play Chelsea. No, not we are playing December. We are playing them in December.
You are playing. Look at, just imagine, see their next 3 fixtures: Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, Everton, Newcastle. Their next 6-7 matches. So, but me, I know say Aston Villa, the whole of 3 points. The 3 points you took from us in that your stadium, you must pay. You must give us back. You cannot take 3 points from us and go and give it to Liverpool. It doesn't work that way. For me, I think they're in the title race conversation. Yeah, we can put, because of their form and the position which they had at the moment, just 3 from the other Arsenal.
So from the first day, 3 points was is the difference.
Yeah, 3 points.
Wow.
3 points is different.
The league is open
The league is open, bro.
by January.
Arsenal will stay with the league. Let's just run through the other.
We'll be praying for you.
I don't need your prayer.
Is it that will be praying?
I don't need your prayer. Your prayer, I know your prayer is upside down prayer. Let's just run through the remedy games. Let's just run through the before I go that side. Burnley, Fulham. We said Burnley, Fulham. We don't know what we expect from.
I expect them to win, but
You said
which one is
3-1.
5? Is it 3-2 or 5-2?
3-2.
Very idiotic thing. Very idiotic.
You
thing.
predicted 3-1. You say idiotic thing. Not 3-1. You predicted. You not see
How this one they score 2?
Burnley,
No be one tell them score.
and they almost give you a correct score before a game.
Oh.
How will they use this correct score to the make up?
Oh God, Sporting no go agree.
They get correct score for you. Not easy to make up for like.
Sporting no go agree.
You got 1 point from that game, 0.0 points. West Ham, we said that already. Brentford versus Leeds United. I expected Brentford. You got 3 points from that game. You predicted 1-1 draw. You predicted 2-2 draw. You predicted 2-1 with Brentford. And Brentford. Please, whenever I predict Brentford to win, you know they play their striker for your fantasy.
I've had him one season.
Yeah,
He's
because-
the second best goal scorer in the league now.
But funny enough, whenever you start him, he doesn't
He
score.
doesn't score. When I bench him,
When
he
you
won't
bench
score.
him, he scores. So please, just against Arsenal, start him, yeah. Because we started him against Arsenal in the last game, he didn't score. When I saw that he started him, I was happy. Will not be against Leeds United. I'll put money on top.
I expected him to do something. It's Leeds now. They are open.
Okay, that we all got. You got 1 point, 3 points from that game. 1 point, 0 point, and Manchester United are taking on Bournemouth. Opportunity for you to change your score.
Bournemouth will win all time, all day.
Opportunity for you to change your score.
I'm gonna change.
Opportunity for you. Is Bournemouth playing?
He trained. I've seen him training, but they've listed him as gone for AFCON. But both he and Ahmad Mazraoui trained.
And then you did check
They
your
will
website.
play. They have to leave today, but I think they can play and leave tomorrow.
Okay, so 3-1.
Because they've been training. Even yesterday.
Ghana is not
Even yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah, Ghana is not playing, so Semenyo is safe.
Why did I say so? Oh God.
So you say you're not changing. You're not changing.
Nah.
All right. So just to recap the prediction for that game, you said 2-1 to Bournemouth. You said 2-1 to Manchester United, and say 3-1 to Bournemouth.
Yeah, you get it 3 points. I
Oh.
have a feeling you get it 3 points.
So should I write 3 points?
Wait.
You said I'll get 3 points. Right out for you, right? Okay, that's all from the Premier League. To the German Bundesliga, Mainz getting it, like almost beating Bayern Munich.
You did a 94th minute penalty.
Did you see? Was that in your bingo card for the Christmas? Did you see it coming? Okay, sorry,
Oh.
sorry. Don't
You
cry.
won't
Sorry,
remember what
sorry,
to say.
sorry, don't cry. Don't cry. Come, but on a serious thought, how is Mainz this close to beating Bayern Munich?
For me,
That penalty for me is even. If you want to scrutinize that penalty,
they had to get it, bro. And look, it can't be anything else apart from complacency.
complacency, but Bayern Munich have considered 68% of their goals from set piece this season. It's becoming a pattern.
It's becoming a pattern. It was there last season too as well, when Company first came. It's been like that. I don't know what they do have a set piece coach. They should be able to rectify these problems, and they have tall guys at the back too that should be able to do this.
You have Tar.
I don't know why Goretzka doesn't feature a lot under Company this season, because for him, I think he provides a lot of skill in the midfield, and he's able to.
You can't play Goretzka and Kimmich at the same time.
See, if you are
As long
talking
as
about player,
Kai is there, Kai is doing well, so you cannot play Goretzka and Kimmich at the same time.
if you are comparing a player, I want to compare what the league entirely.
The league.
The league is shit. No, you see, at first, I rate their league over League One.
Yeah.
But I think I prefer to take League One over One, because I think now there's somehow, for the past 2 seasons, there's competition in League One back. Like we can see 2 teams trying, even they are trying, they are not taking it, but they are trying. But this season, they have improvement. But look at German Bundesliga. I think they are depreciating.
But that's how it has been ever since.
No, at some point of time, we see Dortmund giving them some tough run for the league.
Yeah,
even I know they are not going to take
You've
it.
seen the Leipzig.
Yeah, we've seen Leipzig.
Even teams like Freiburg.
Yeah, teams like Union Berlin will be
Wolfsburg,
there
yeah.
fighting. But this season, they were
Mönchengladbach,
fighting.
Mönchengladbach.
Yeah,
It's dead.
they are dead. Shakaofo, dead.
Chakaofa is relegated at the moment. Yeah,
Dead.
League 2.
Like, I don't know what is going on with German Bundesliga, but their league is going down.
One league I'm impressed with this season is Italian Serie A.
How is open?
No, Italian Serie A has always been dancing like that.
Because me, I had this perception about Italian Serie A before during the time of
Juventus.
they are match fixing, Inter Milan match fixing, blah blah blah. So I always feel like, oh, they are not serious here. But since I started gaining interest in, now we are doing the worldwide content. So I go there, I watch their game. I see real football. Like there's a competitive edge in the way they play. Como playing, Roma playing. You are seeing something. Just look at the first 4. There's no too much point gap. But if you go to German Bundesliga, I think Bayern Munich are ahead with almost like 4 or 5 points.
Is it 4? More than 8 points.
About 11 points or so.
Already.
They have 37 points, I think.
They have 38 now.
38.
For league, we never go anywhere.
Like,
For league, we never go.
I don't even know what they are doing in that their league.
For league, we never wait. In 12 matches, 14 matches, they are leading with 9 points.
That's great.
If it's just because they didn't win yesterday, if they have won yesterday,
would have been
11 points.
One team, let me not go there.
I think that has also shown in their Champions League form.
Yeah.
They are not as imperious as they used to be before. This time around, they look shaky. If you go at them, you could beat them.
No, the league has problem. You see, I consider the way La Liga is being run. It makes other teams less of the two. I think the same thing is going on in terms of this nigga.
Every good player goes. Every good player.
None of the team can sell player of 50, 70 million.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Frankfurt.
Did they sell?
They have money.
Frankfurt,
They didn't
sell.
They didn't sign any player worth
No,
They have
but
money, but they are not signing.
Frankfurt, they sell.
They are
You
selling.
see the season Frankfurt.
Mm,
In every
look at-
season,
take Mamouche alone.
every season, Frankfurt can sell a player up to like 100 million pounds every season.
And they are not signing. So what, they are spoiling the league.
Kolomoani.
And Colomoni.
They are spoiling the league because if there are not top players in your league, you are already selling. Your league will not be the same as the world league.
Well, that's their own concern. Barcelona seems that they are running away with the league at the moment.
It's down to Real Madrid. I don't know. Since they beat Barcelona,
They won yes against Alaves.
Is it Barcelona and Madrid? Nobody's running away with the league.
They will come back again.
Anytime you lose,
But me,
one match.
I want Atletico Madrid to win the league.
Yeah, I would love for it.
I would love Atletico Madrid
But
to win the
they're
league.
not serious.
But no, Atletico Madrid have been serious. So they didn't start well, but since the turn of I think for some time now, they have been serious with their life.
Oh, if they were serious, they wouldn't let Barca beat them.
Oh, but Barcelona, but there's a cost with Barcelona. If you beat Barcelona, there's a cost. So I think they are trying to avoid that cost.
Even Villarreal is doing much better than.
Oh, it's just 1 point. So Barcelona is stopping there with 9.2. At this match, they lose Atletico Bilbao and beating Atletico Bilbao. Well, that's all from. We should have interesting thing happen. Did you see the situation? Messi.
And Indiana's,
Yeah.
the Indiana's. But I never knew Indiana's are violent like that. I've only seen them in that kind of situation, but this one is much crazy than the one I've seen them doing before.
You want to say something?
Because you see, I was reading a talk about it yesterday. Someone says Messi fought. Man said it's not Messi fault. It's organized.
The organizers.
Fault.
Because there's nothing that I can say that Messi caused. You were supposed to come to the stadium. You were there. You were supposed to be in the middle of the park jogging the ball. You were there. So how is it for that people at the back are not seeing? It's just one man. So definitely everybody in the stadium will not be able to see you clearly.
They're saying he didn't stay long enough.
It is.
No, some people say it was supposed to be a match. Not
It was
Messi.
supposed to be a match.
Not Messi to jog the ball with one person.
Probably that's not Messi's fault.
It's not his fault. It's down to communication.
Because at the end of the day, Messi and the organizers,
They had an
they had agreement what to do and what not to do.
Somebody also said.
If Messi was supposed to play a match, where is the team?
But somebody also says the program was advertised as Messi is going to play.
As the organizers.
But somebody said, why did Messi did not check the plan? Because they will give you a plan. They cannot just bring it to the stadium.
And the plan was for him to juggle the ball, play with the.
But you have a team. They are supposed to check what the people are selling to the people.
Well,
You see, these things are
easy money, bro.
no. I know it's easy money, but
what
we all forget to understand that.
I understand where you are coming from because Messi could have understand like, okay, what's the line of the program?
Yeah.
Your organizer have told him this is the line of the program, and you have gone with that. Not looking at the fact that probably the organizer is selling a different
narrative
to the people that Messi is going to play a match. Because me, I thought Messi was coming to play a match. Wallahi. Serious, that's what I thought. I thought Messi was coming to because the news I was saying that Messi is coming to play against Indian. That was my expectation.
Even if it's a fundraising match, like the way they used to play a charity game, they can organize a team for you to just play maybe 5-10 minutes.
I think that would have made a lot of sense.
If
you are inviting Messi to your country to promote whatever, tourism, whatever, and it's happening in a football stadium, at least there should be a game.
Yeah, same thing happened for, I think, was this, which country? Was it Botswana? They played a friendly with Argentina.
It was Angola.
It was Angola that
It was
paid
not Angola.
them 10 million to play a friendly match.
Is it Angola?
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Angola.
I don't know.
The one the president was driving around with his Oh, it was Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, because they are doing anniversary, blah blah blah. So they invited them to play. Imagine that game Messi did not play.
It would have been crazy.
So I just hope the people that destroyed that stadium, hopefully they are caught and
Caught?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because vandalizing that stadium for me is not the best.
No,
way to
the
avoid-
organizer have to be caught.
The organizers should have.
Just imagine if you've paid the money to go and watch a show of Shatale and you've gotten the Shatale is not there. And you waste all your time.
Well,
Bro,
This thing happened when Rick Ross came to Ghana. He was supposed to perform. He was the headline. Everything was advertised about Rick Ross. When he came into the National Theatre, he performed for I think 27 minutes and then he left.
Fans were upset.
Fans never sit safe. Everybody upset. Everybody they cry.
Imagine we have jumped from football to
no,
recross.
it's just a matter of
same
we
scenario.
are just saying a matter of anger.
Yeah.
Because you've wasted your time,
You
you've
wasted
your money.
Mhm.
Your
Most of them will be there before Messi will be.
bro,
like
do you
two or three
know the
hours.
kind of line, the kind of jump, the kind of stress. Just imagine
Well,
our
we're
stadium
going to-
now.
Yeah. Well, kudos to everybody.
Somebody who lost some people who lost their phone on that day.
The flow is more. That's
And I've entered the stadium to come and say, oh
Oh,
God, I'm going to see my goat. And my goat is dead.
my good looking job, right?
I got up in jump grass. But anyway, violence is not the way. And I saw something happen in Finland? Ankara, a club was relegated and two minor fans burned down the stadium.
Yeah, I saw a video like that.
Yeah.
They said
They set the
they
stadium
set the
ablaze.
stadium on fire. It wasn't just relegation. I think the club had gone into bankruptcy. They've gone into administration too as well.
So
Fans are
at
like,
the end of the day, so what's the benefit of burning down the stadium?
So I'm going to the gym, no problem.
And they're minor. They're not even up to 18.
How do they manage to burn the whole stadium?
Huh?
The whole stadium.
Well,
Abuja Stadium, they never repair them.
I'm a Liverpool stadium, but we are coming for you guys. I think we've touched a lot of things in regards to what happened during the week. Thank you guys for being on the show. And hopefully Manchester United and Bournemouth match will be entertaining for us to watch. 3-1. Okay, well yeah, you predicted 2-1.
yeah, I want you to get the 3 points. It looks like we are the only ones getting the correct scores. I want you to get the correct
Once you
score.
get it, correct.
Yes.
I like to play.
Ola close gap before close Ola gap.
I'm playing. I'm not going to play next week.
I think I'm decided to put 4 points on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play next week again. I'm not going to play. All right, viewers, we've come to the end of the show. Like this video if you like this video. Not be if you like her. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed. And put in the comment section where the organizers and the Messi concert were they at fault or you think Messi was at fault. And also, give us a prediction line. What do you think Manchester United and Bournemouth are going to play this evening? Let us know in the comment section. Till we see you again, we say stay safe. Peace out.